Hey everybody. So I just want to give a little day in the life, little thoughts that I have as far as, the fitness life. Like, I'm not competing anytime soon. So now it is off season. I have to say, I love off season. I love it. And what I love about it is, obviously you're not hungry, you're not irritable because you're having, your food back. But you also need to make sure you don't get so off track that the next time you compete is brutal. So there is still a program. There is still like a meal plan you need to follow. My coach, Ashley Kaltwasser, she's huge on off season is just as important as prep, and not to lose it, not to totally gain a bunch of weight, because then, yeah, of course you could still build muscle during that time, but you're going to have a really hard time taking the fat off later. So I'm really enjoying spacing out my meals, eating foods that, maybe I wasn't eating before for several weeks. And I'm loving it. So that is fun to me. And it's also fun to realize that, right after the show, you do get food focused and you feel like you have a problem as far as your, you feel like, is this an eating disorder? And it's not an eating disorder as long as you don't get carried away in it. Realize that it's natural after you compete to be food focused, and to, after your meal is done, be still hungry because your body is now like, oh my gosh, you're feeding me now. So bring it on. Your body wants to put on extra body fat for survival, but it's not like the body fat that you need. Like you don't. Our bodies are just programmed to do that. So in times of famine, you will not die because you have extra body fat. So we don't live like that anymore, thank God. So we have to kind of fight that in our heads and know what's going on. It's okay to be food focused, knowing that it will pass. And and then I have also tips to do, like after a meal, if I still feel hungry, maybe I'll start putting lemon in my water, just for that little sweet ending, to the meal. And sometimes that'll help. And if it doesn't help and I still want something, I will have something. But a lot of times it's just our brains like panicking and be like, all right, keep going. And you just have to realize you have to find your techniques, So anyway, I'm just gonna go to the gym. Actually, it's a Saturday. I worked hard all week. I did glutes yesterday and I feel it in my glutes, which I'm happy about, but I also have back pain. So I'm thinking, I was doing some bridges, maybe my form wasn't quite right. I'm trying to figure out why I have back pain, upper and lower. But it's not so bad that I can't move, or I should be skipping the gym. So my arms feel good, and believe it or not, my quads, I think I worked them Wednesday, so I'm gonna work them again today. Normally on a Saturday, especially during prep, I would be hitting cardio hard after lifting, but I kind of missed that. So I did all my cardio this week. I was only supposed to do 3 sessions of 30 minutes, steady state. I already did that. And next week she's taking it down even lower because I'm doing well on my not gaining so much right away. So I'm only doing 2 sessions next week. So today I should not be doing cardio because that would make it 4. So even though I want to, so what I'm gonna do is I don't normally hit my legs again if I hit them a few days ago, but my quads are not sore anymore. So today I'm gonna do quads in place of cardio. And if you're a lifter, you understand, your heart rate goes up with legs. So even though I did glutes and hamstrings yesterday, I could do quads today. That'll be in place of my cardio. I'll probably hit triceps and quads. I think that's going to be good. So I'm excited, and I'm going to go in. And actually, maybe I'm not excited. This morning I was feeling a little down. Kind of I don't know why. Also with off season, there's nothing you're shooting for. There's no date you're shooting for anytime soon. But at the same time, I love working out. I didn't skip any days after the show. The show was Saturday. I didn't work out Sunday. I was back to the gym on Monday. Not hitting it super hard because towards the end of the prep, I did get some soreness in weird places. Like my hip was starting to bother. Actually, I pulled a glute muscle on my right side. And I definitely did a deload week, especially with glutes after the show, because I don't want to, you know, there's no reason to push it, you know, pedal to the metal. So, but I do love working out. I do love going to the gym, and I do love goals. So what you need to do in off season, and I think that's what I was getting at with the Saturday feeling kind of like down a little bit, is just to maybe rewrite my goals to, like yesterday I took a picture of myself, like a selfie, and sent it to the hubby, you know what I mean? Like really proud of how I'm looking, you know, even, you know, after the show. Like, you can keep it together afterwards. You do not have to get fluffy. I mean, I know a lot of people do that, and that's the way they do it. That's the way they do bodybuilding, and that's fine. But there's also a way not to do that, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm falling in love with this sport. I love bodybuilding. Always gives you goals. So even in off season, my goal is to not get too fluffy, but yet enjoy my food, not go over a certain percentage of body weight gain, and but not get too crazy about it either. And realize that you know, this is the time. If you want a drink, if you want that dessert, you can have it. It's a beautiful thing, you know. Enjoy your life. Enjoy. And then that way, when prep comes, it's different. It's a different mode and all that, and then you can enjoy that mode, because that mode has its pros and cons. So I hope I made sense in this video. You know, I just like to share. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.